This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking. Defensively, just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, Tristan Thompson is out there with Kenneth Faried. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Cage in at the three. Both free throws good from Faried.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Iverson passes to Towns. That one falls.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You get the sense that Karl Anthony Towns, as young as he is, knows he can be the best player in the league. There isn't a phase on the offensive end from which he can't score it.
Now, here is Russell. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
To the middle, here's Faried. From down in the low post. It goes.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Hutchison. No good from outside. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. It's a three-point game, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Wade has the open look, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
Iverson kicks to Towns. Here's Hutchison. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Russell. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Towns with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Thompson, a screen on Simmons. Thompson inside, defended by Towns. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
And the basket by Hutchison.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Austin with the ball. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, picks up that second foul very early in this game. He's going to have to tread lightly for the rest of this half.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Russell gets it to go.
Yeah, you know what? You've got to be able to use screens well. Understand how to come off a pick and get it off quickly. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Shoots from the elbow. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. And David Aldridge spoke with Brad Stevens. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He said he needs his big guys to really impact this game and keep control of the boards. He said, I want to see them come away with some bruises. So I think it's going to be pretty physical tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it? Purdue is checked in for the Bronx. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Screen by Simmons. Count it, good. And that's now 6 points for the Beast.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
And Russell gets it to go.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
They set the pick. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Purdue the pass to Madison. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Russell over Purdue. And it's Russell missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
So both teams making some changes here.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Here's Noel. Bronx grabs the miss. To the paint, stolen by Smart, pushing it up. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Fast break, the Bronx, and the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Noel, a screen on Purdue. Pass to Noel. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Over Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bronx shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, you can see Marcus Smart has great connection with his teammates, right? That's just perfect execution of the alley-oop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. A second chance effort. It's good.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Brown with a screen on Purdue. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Smart. Stolen by Smart. Got a hand on it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. .112 left here in the first quarter. That one goes in. Here's Hutchison. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good by Kobe. Now here's Smart. Brown with a screen on Kobe. Back to Smart. It's tipped. 43 seconds left in the first. And the basket by Hutchison.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's the screen. There's the feed to Smart. Shoots over Kobe. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Noel.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Bryant's shot is off.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Hunter, the pass to Noel. It's blocked. Bryant gets a wide open look, and the Bronx another 3.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that was the perfect end to the period. You have no idea how much effect those buzzer beaters.
And so it's the Bronx. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Nerlens Noel is out there with Hunter and Skinner.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from Allen Iverson. And yes, it's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kobe, the pass to Madison. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Vanderbilt, he's covered by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
So he gets them both. The Bronx leading by 9. On the wing, Kobe. Stolen by Smart. Got a piece of it. Hunter kicks to Brown. Passes it to Hunter. Boston getting another chance here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, seeing where the Bronx is, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Poked loose. On defense, the Celtics. And here's Iverson outside. They get it back. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming into town.
And looking at the Suns matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
Thompson, he's checked in for Hunter. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Russell kicks to Fareed. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Bryant. The 3. And another miss by the Bronx.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Oh, Fareed in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Iverson, no luck. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Fareed, no good. The Bronx leading by 5. There's the 3. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Towns. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the basket is good. That's now 8 points for Marcus Smart.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Celtics trail by 6. Fareed the pass to Cage. And it's sent back by Kobe.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Smart. He's got 8. Screen by Fareed. The drive by Thompson. In the corner, Smart with it. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
So timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Well, I'd like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Celtics making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Now here's Iverson. He's got 5. Stolen by Smart. Jumps up, and the dunk by Fareed.
Boy, you have to love how engaged Marcus Smart is defensively. This guy is a nightmare for the offense.
They grabbed their own miss. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And stolen by Simmons. From deep. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The screen from Thompson. to the inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Iverson against Smart. Simmons dishes to Iverson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 8 points for Iverson.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Screen by Fareed. Smart goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Bronx leading by 7. Wade is covering, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Bronx. The Beast, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Purdue in for Iverson. Here's Smart. He's got 12. Now the pass to Cage. 1:58 left now here in the second. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Fareed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cage. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Looking at the Bronx, they took the win in their last game against the Suns. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
To the paint, here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
I'll tell you, the dynamic physicality of Marcus Smart, he has gotten a lot of opportunities.
Here's Hutchison. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bronx shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics trail by 10. Inside. Here's Wade. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Madison. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bronx leads by 11.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Skinner. He's guarded by Purdue. Pass to Noel. That shot missing. The Bronx goes the other way with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The rebound by the Celtics.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
But they get it back. Celtics have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 9 seconds left here in the second. Up in time. Got the shot! He
Just
caught it!
no better feeling.
Right on the money.
Gracious. Free points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle that one went in. A circus shot to end.
And so it's the Bronx. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back for the Bronx. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break.
And that'll about do it as we get...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
They've got Towns. Ben Simmons is out there with the beast. Then it's Iverson. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, nice effort from Thompson there. Finishes the drive with the hammer slam.
Wade is covering. Towns the screen. And the Bronx another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Celtics trail by 15. Russell kicks to Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Poke loose. Fast break, the Bronx. No good from Simmons.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
To the middle. Here's Wade. Off with the layup.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Fareed the pass to Russell. And Fareed kicks to Russell. Screen by Fareed. And finished off by Fareed.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Bronx making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Screen by Simmons. Hutchison. Second shot opportunity. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the passion of Simmons? Just sticking with it on the glass.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
Well, the more experience you get in understanding how to run pick and roll, the better you become. D'Angelo Russell improving his decision-making.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can. You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Fast break, here they come. And Iverson throws it down.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Here's Fareed, and the dunk by Fareed.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
Screen by Simmons. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Russell passes to Fareed. He kicks to Thompson. Knocked away. Towns with the steal. Passes to Hutchison. Back to Towns. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. The 3 from Iverson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
You know, not the most explosive leaper, but D'Angelo climbs the ladder on that one.
Pass to Hutchison. buries it from three-point range. Hutchinson's got 17 now.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Wade kicks to Thompson. Fareed a screen on Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hunter comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Smart subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Noel. Boston again missing.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Here's Skinner. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Smart misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the basket by Purdue.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Noel passes to Hunter. Smart on the wing. Kicks it to Noel. Towns with the steal. From deep. .110 left to play in the third. Outside, Smart. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Knocked loose. There's Brown with the 3. Offensive rebound, Hunter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The free throw drops for Hunter. Russell, he's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bronx leading by 20. Guarded by Smart. And the Bronx, another 3.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Noel dishes to Smart. Noel. Bronx grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
No coverage that time. Kobe's got 15.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bronx on top, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Hunter is out there with Noel. And it's Russell in at the one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Hunter kicks to Smart. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year, and you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin, and I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Russell against Purdue. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, easy call.
So both teams changing it up here. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And Fareed kicks to Wade. And the dunk by Fareed.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Simmons passes with that jam.
Get out of the way.
Beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The G League, Doris, growing roster of teams introduced 2-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it an official minor league at this point, you think?
I'm just going to say that I